Now and 19. Masoli gives this time to Barner. Barner got in the gap up the middle at the 10, at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown Ducks. Probably the biggest play of the ball game.
For their sponsorship of Oregon Athletics. First and 10 here. Hands it up the middle. Here's Michael James across the 30 inside near the 25. It's Kenjon Barner. Force an end over ender. It's going to be taken and returnable for Barner. Tries to break it outside. Makes one or two miss. Now here's Barner outside. Barner, one man to get past. And Forrest runs him out of bounds on the 20. James, ball at midfield. Big hole on the far side. Now he cuts it up. Barner is hit and dropped at the 30.
So Locke will kick off. Barner back deep to receive. This one returnable. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That's to the 20. Has a crease. Cuts it back. Barner in the open field. He might go the distance. Kenjon Barner, 102 yards for the touchdown.
Gets this crowd back on their hands.
And Jan Barner busts it free. Barner down the sideline, uses the stiff arm, stays in bounds.
This has become just a fabulous presentation for the athletes. The kickoff is fielded by Barner, backup running back. He has a burst. He's returned one for a touchdown this year. Breaks free. In a foot race. Needs a block. 25. He is down to the 16-yard line. They're going to get it. Touchdown, Jay Barner. Kenjon Barner.
Get inside. Barner breaks it outside. Kenjon inside the 10. Barner from his own 6. Has a seed. Good return.
How strong Stephen Paez. Barner keeps it. On the end around, he's into Beaver territory. Masoli keeps it. Option look. Pitch to Barner on the edge. And that's a wrinkle we haven't seen so far tonight.
Just does the job game after game after game. And here comes Barner, who they send him in. And it is a first down for the Ducks. Barkley bobbled at the 13, and then Barner picks it up and returns it to the 42-yard line.
Ohio State more on the perimeter here, and maybe that can get the running game opened up.
Starts with an end to run, and Barner on the edge comes up big. Toma hunting for the Bucks. Barner at the 42-yard line. Gets an edge. Great striking field position. Fielded on the 7-yard line by Barner. Barner got a gap. Barner explodes, and he is out to the 46-yard line. Barkley. Barner back at the 2-yard line. Slips, and he's had 2 outstanding returns here in the second half.
Thomas hands it up to Barner, who walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Here we go, Oregon's third offensive possession. Thomas pitches it out. A lot of room out there for Barner. He'll pick up 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 16 yards on the play. Thomas 11 of 16, 123 already. Hands it off, big hole, Kenjon Barner. Barner the 10, Barner 5, touchdown, Kenjon Barner. Second and goal from the 10. They'll hand it to Barner. Barner to the corner. His third touchdown of the day in the first quarter.
Had to work on this year in camp is anticipating those throws.
Here's Barner, big hole. Barner breaks it outside. Here's Barner. He's going to go to the 10. Touchdown. Touchdown number 4 for Kenjon Barner. Thomas drop a little screen pass to Barner. He's got a few blockers. He just follows his blockers, and now he pops out. Barner to the 30. He will go again. 5 touchdowns for Kenjon Barner.
Barner with room to the 37-yard line. And I think that's cool. Barner, the deep man, driven back by the punt to the 21. Guy's extremely dangerous. No kicker's going to slow him down. Kenjon Barner, 79 yards. His coach says he's the best kick return man in the country. He sure looked like it on that one.
2 dangerous guys are there. They'll run the option now, and this is Barner. Barner looks for a block. He gets to the corner and will pick up 15 yards and go out of bounds right around the 47-yard line.
3 to line drive kick. Barner gets it on the big hop. He's got room. He's the 40-yard line. Bounces off a man to the 35. Thomas, quick pass, wide open. Barner, first down and more.
Barner runs up, fields it on the 35, cuts back up the middle, still loose.
The Ducks convert after the holding penalty and the sack. Here's Kenjon Barner looking for a block, gets one. Kenjon around the edge. Barner across the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Barner gets it again on second down. Kenjon Barner picks up a first.
Get your first down.
This is Barner getting the second down handoff, and Barner breaks free. Welcome back, Kenjon Barner.
Backfield. Thomas looks left, throws for Barner. Got it.
He'll get the carry. Barner broke a tackle, first down, a lot more. First and goal, Oregon. The play clock. They do down to a couple of seconds. Barner, cut back run, first down. Crosses midfield, down to the 44-yard line.
First and 20. Thomas keeps and then pitches late to Barner. And Barner out across the 45. First and goal. Thomas, play fake. Wants the touchdown on the throwback to the corner, and he's got it to Barner for the score. Both in the full house backfield. And now Thomas on the pitch to Barner. And he's got the first down and then some.
They do their most damage.
Exactly, and especially in the fourth quarter. LaMichael James broke a tackle, broke another, and it's first and goal. Beg your pardon, it's Barner, not James. James goes out, Barner comes in. This is Barner taking it wide. Got a nice block, got a first down, and then bowls over a couple of tacklers.
They really get after it on the outside.
Scott went from being a quarterback to being a safety in the NFL, and it's Barner again with a stiff arm at the end and another first down. From the 23, high snap, but they get it to Barner, and Barner is burning. Gone! Touchdown! Behind Thomas will get the carry. Barner, who's had a huge day with another big run. First and goal, it appears, for Oregon.
This is Barner breaking a tackle on second down for another Duck first and 10. Oregon runs it again, turning upfield and into the end zone, almost untouched, is Kenjon Barner. 3 and out last time Oregon had the football. Thomas keeps it, tosses on second and 10. Barner turns the corner, first down Ducks. The nickel back for Arizona with that missed tackle, allowing Thomas to throw on first and goal. Touchdown Ducks, it's Kenjon Barner. Tackle. Thomas hands off to Barner, tripped up, stays on his feet. Barner slipping, diving near the first down. Barner, touchdown.
James, the FBS record is 5. It's Kenjon Barner. May get the rest of them on this drive. Barner to the house, 68 yards.
3rd and 6, and Thomas fires to Barner for a first down.
Better through the air than on the ground.
Barner again. breaks to daylight, and now they're starting to move it a little bit on the ground. First down and 10 inside the 35-yard line. And here comes Barner. Barner across the 10-yard line. 29 more yards, and Barner picks for the touchdown. Picked his way right through the middle. Grasu, York, and Asper, the blockers for the Ducks. 35-24. And Barner with the first play of the final quarter gets a great block. And he is out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
An attack downhill.
Hoffman's third catch of the night. And now Barner stretching it out. Slips a tackle, crosses midfield, works the sideline, and he's out of bounds.
Desperation mode. He's got to try to jar the ball loose.
Barner comes back in, finds the middle.
Everybody ready to play. Now Bennett up the middle. Barner's in. Touchdown Oregon on a real quick 80-yard drive. 47%, not too shabby. Now, good pocket protection and a screen that's available for Barner. What do they find on the screen? Open field inside the 35. And it wasn't. Believe it or not, the kid picked it up. Smart play. And now it's Barner. He'll have the first down into the secondary again, all the way down to the 10-yard line. They recruited speed, especially on defense. Barner, huge alley over to the right side. Down the sideline. Will they have an angle? No. He should go the distance. Kenjon Barner on the touchdown run. And a flag at the end of the play. 84 yards. Like everything else for the Oregon Ducks. It's Barner making a miss in the backfield and down the sideline. He's got a first down inside the 45. So they'll give it to Barner. And he's got a nice lane over to the right side, making the most of it. Now, Washington State, the sun coming out on the Ducks. Barner into the secondary. He's gone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And the pile continues to push inside the 5. Barner into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
40 yards, I believe, is the kicker's long. And they'll stop the clock. Second down and 2. A toss to Barner. And he catches a beautiful block. Here comes Barner. Got the first down. Breaks across midfield.
Roby made the stop.
Barner in the game. Gets to the right edge and tip goes to the end zone. Touchdown Ducks.
The key there to getting downfield.
Now it is Barner cutting to daylight. So first down and goal for the on-charging Ducks. Barner, touchdown! Kenjon Barner, the backup for LaMichael James. So Barner stays on the field as the running back. Bust to daylight across midfield.
Have anybody open.
Darren Thomas hands it to Kenjon Barner, breaks off left tackle. And is brought down by McDonald. Dion Bailey back on the field, injured ankle and all. Kenjon jumps a tackler, has the first down to the 31-yard line, and he's down.
Barner on the stretch on first down. Outrunning under. Tripped up from behind.
Play in the biggest moment of the game last week.
Thomas stands and delivers on second down. Touchdown Ducks. Kenjon Barner into the end zone.
I think that tells you pretty clearly.
Barner's second effort touchdown, and the Ducks waste no time getting into the end zone to begin the second half. Barner gets it again on second down. Barner sprinting ahead, taking on the tackler Reynolds.
Fourth down and 1. Thomas with the handoff. Barner first down and more. And out of bounds. And they hand it off to Barner. And Barner trying to find the room to get the first down. He won't get it.
Kenjon Barner is now in at running back after that 46-yard return. Darren Thomas going to go deep. Got a man open on that far side. And just like that, Kenjon Barner scores on a 54-yard pass from Darren Thomas.
On
flappable. And Kenjon Barner almost breaks that one. Barner driving ahead and in.
They've become more lean and physical.
Kenjon Barner with blockers in front. Kenjon Barner, hello end zone. Came here to Oregon during the recruiting process. Could you imagine here's Barner here crossing the 50 and a stiff arm for a first down?
Foot 4 from Honolulu. And a running play on first down. And as it always seems for Oregon, big run by Kenjon Barner.
Linebackers are aligned where the safeties are, and that's totally different week to week.
Barner, look at him find a great alley. Still going. And Kenjon Barner's going to get the handoff, and he'll score the touchdown. Color contrast is really pretty. Barner coming outside. And Barner using every bit of the width of the field. Ooh, Barner, that one came close. That had the look. Once he got to the second level, he may go. And again, Mariota has an outlet man. And coming to the near sideline and getting out to stop the clock is Barner. A little bit of a smile to him. And Barner almost got in. Side benefit perhaps, but it's running clock. Now Barner bursts, and Barner's inside the 20. The lineman said, if you run one more play at this tempo, I'm going to throw up. And Barner seals the deal.
Opponents off the opening whistle with speed.
Well, that was easy.
It's just the penalty so far in this game.
Barner cuts back. Mariota. The handoff to Barner, breaks out right side, one man to beat on the edge, stumbles, gets to the 10, to the 5, and then Mariota, middle screen, jabs right, moves left, does Kenjon Barner down. Oregon sends Barner up the middle, and except for a shoestring tackle, he'd have had 7, stopped just shy of the 5.
Kenjon Barner takes advantage of that big hole.
And that's a great ability to have.
He set up the screen to Barner. Blockers in front. Past midfield, and now here come the Ducks. 16, 12, and 13 yards. And Barner able to get that corner there. Here's the screen now. Barner, first down and more. Backed up to a 1st and 20 now. And Barner breaking tackles.
Just simply outplayed them all spring and August as well.
This is Barner. Barner breaks a couple of tackles. Got a block. Touchdown Ducks. Just like that. Barner comes out of the backfield. And they look his way. He's wide open, folks. Touchdown Ducks.
He's attacking it. Well done.
Barner gaping hole up the middle. Down to the 32-yard line, picks up about 12 for the first down. Barner breaks a couple of more tackles down to the 20-yard line.
That's where Oregon typically can hit their home runs.
Barner into the boundary. Barner turns it north and finds the end zone. Motioning out of the backfield, they hand it off to Barner. A yawning hole up the middle, and he scoots through it out near midfield. Oregon with the ball from its own 20. Barner on the loose, breaks a couple of tackles, still running loose. Goodbye, touchdown Oregon, 80 yards.
When he's down around the ball, he has a great nose for it.
Kenjon Barner now as Barner lowers his shoulder. Hurry up to the line of scrimmage and snap it there. And Barner easily gets it and more. Number 15, as he's the lead blocker for Barner, who gets to that edge and then runs over a defender, Trey Watson. They defeated Chip Kelly in his debut as the head coach of the Ducks. And Kenjon Barner now, a quick burst up the middle. Kenjon Barner. 10-yard run.
Barner into the open field. Kenjon Barner is gone. 71 yards for Barner. That's not ready, Coach. You better get ready. Kenjon Barner's found the end zone tonight. He's looking for a first down. He's got it and a lot more inside the 35 of Arizona State. Of course, we're just joining us. Will Sutton, their best defensive player, hurt while forcing the fumble. Kenjon Barner, who's been the best player on the field in the early going. And he will. Kenjon Barner into the end zone again, and this could be the knockout punch.
I got this.
Give to Kenjon Barner, and Barner is into the end zone.
Position to make one-on-one tackles.
Look at this formation for Oregon. 2 by 2 in tandem on left and right. It's a running play, and it's Kenjon Barner right side 20. Kenjon Barner to the 10 and run out of bounds. 3-year Letterman out of Riverside, California. Here's the handoff to Barner. Has some room right side, running into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
With number 6.
That's a modest gain of 26. Mariota back to throw. Man wide open coming out of the backfield. Kenjon Barner. What a weapon he is, and finally dragged down short of the goal line. Kenjon Barner runs right side, initially stopped, but keeps plowing ahead.
Big physical presence outside at the wide receiver position.
Toss sweep left side with it. Kenjon Barner eases to the 10, cuts back 5, untouched end zone, touchdown, Oregon Ducks.
And he'll run it left. Now Oregon. Snap, first down. They'll pitch it. Barner with a blocker in front of him. Barner gets down the sideline and finally goes out after another first down close to the 15. Second down and 5 as we come to the end of the first quarter. The pitch, Barner. First down. They hand it off. Barner with a first down and more. Pops it outside to the corner. Kenjon Barner, touchdown, Oregon. Mariota lobbing it. Barner, first down, Oregon. 9 plays, 75 yards, 10 play, 80 yards for touchdowns. Barner breaking tackles again. Kenjon Barner in SC territory, out of bounds at the 30. Make a second down and goal at the 5. Barner looking to get to the corner and goes. Barner turns the corner. Breslin chasing it. Barner goes out of bounds at the first down mark. Hands it off Kenjon Barner. And Kenjon Barner popping it through over the... Barner again, breaks it. Barner, end zone, touchdown. From the 26, here's the toss. Barner gets down the sideline, nice stiff arm. Second and 4, Barner again. First down and more. Barner out of bounds. Barner straight ahead this time, another first down. Swiss cheese defense. They'll throw it. Looking for Barner. They have him in the flats. Barner breaks a tackle and gets inside the 10. Here's the handoff. Barner outside. He won't take a loss at all. Kenjon Barner again. That's number 5.
Both Barner and Thomas in the backfield. Now Mariota. Plenty of time. Looks Barner's way, and here goes Kenjon Barner. And now Kenjon Barner with a 10-yard run to the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw this time. He's going to drop it off to Kenjon Barner, and Barner steps for the first down.
Barner does not get put out of bounds. This is part of Chip Kelly's approach. 4th and 2. Barner, huge hole. Barner. Well, Oregon striking back, and their explosive plays have been on the... Look at Barner. That is tremendous running by Kenjon Barner. Well, this is the foot away, staying out of the shotgun, and easily scoring it is Barner. And that's deserved, given a couple of exceptional runs. And Barner's going to take it in for the Oregon touchdown. Look at this. Speed. Barner.
It's remaining in the first quarter. That's how long Kansas State's kept it out of their hands. But here's Barner now, down to the 41. They get the snap in a hurry. Mariota scanning the field. Going to go back to the sideline. Got Barner on the run, and he'll score. Touchdown, Oregon. Just like that. With guys in the slot. And now Barner runs the other way, and he's into the secondary. To the 30-yard line. He just popped out the other side.
The addition of some no-huddle tempo has really caught on.
And here's Barner. And he broke free. I don't think his knee ever touched. With Barner in the backfield. Gives it off to him again, and Kenjon almost broke that one.
Tyler Johnstone and the sophomore right tackle.
Barner with a stiff arm on Brown.